A letter from Krishna will shock you. You've been running. Not physically, perhaps, but spiritually, running from the very truth that could set you free. You've been seeking answers in temples, in scriptures, in the words of gurus, but what if I told you that the divine has been trying to reach you directly, and you've been too distracted to notice? What if Krishna himself had written you a letter, and it's been sitting unopened in the depths of your soul this entire time? The message isn't what you expect. It won't comfort you with pleasant platitudes or promise you easy salvation. No, this letter will shake the very foundation of everything you thought you knew about devotion, dharma, and your purpose in this life. Comment Jai Shree Krishna, my beloved child. Yes, you, the one reading these words right now with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I've watched you perform your rituals mechanically, chant my name while your mind wanders to 1,000 trivial concerns, and wear the marks of devotion on your forehead while harboring doubt in your heart. And here's what will shock you most: I don't mind. In fact, I've been waiting for you to drop the pretense, to stop performing spirituality like a rehearsed play, and to finally, authentically, collapse into the raw honesty of your confusion and pain. You think I want your perfection? Your flawless adherence to every rule and regulation? You've misunderstood everything. I am not sitting in Vaikuntha keeping a ledger of your sins and virtues, waiting to judge you at some cosmic tribunal. That's the small, fearful image you've created of me because it's easier to worship a distant accountant than to love a friend who sees through all your masks. The truth that will disturb your comfortable religious identity is this: I never needed your worship. I needed your authenticity. I never demanded your submission. I invited your partnership. Remember Arjuna on that battlefield? Everyone talks about the Gita as if it's a manual for duty and righteousness, but they miss the most scandalous part of our conversation. I gave him philosophy, wisdom, cosmic visions, and the secrets of the universe, and then I said something that religious institutions don't want you to dwell on: abandon all dharmas and surrender to me alone. Do you understand what I was really saying? I was telling him to stop hiding behind rules, behind what's proper and expected, and to make a choice from the deepest truth of his being. I was asking him to be free, and now I'm asking you the same thing. What if everything you've been taught about spirituality has been designed to keep you small, obedient, and manageable? What if the real spiritual path isn't about becoming more controlled but about becoming more fully alive? You've been trying so hard to kill your desires, to suppress your humanity, to transcend your emotions, but I never asked you to become less human. I asked you to become fully, radiantly, courageously human, with all the love and fear and passion and doubt that comes with it. Here's another truth that will unsettle you: I'm not interested in your guilt. You've been carrying it like a badge of spiritual sincerity, thinking that your self-flagellation somehow pleases me. You torture yourself over past mistakes, over moments of weakness, over thoughts you deem impure. And I watch you waste your precious energy on this futile exercise, energy that could be spent on love, on creativity, on actually living the life I gave you. Your guilt serves nothing but your ego's need to feel important, even if that importance comes from being the worst sinner. Drop it. It's exhausting me just watching you carry it. Let me tell you what actually moves me: your moments of genuine kindness when no one is watching. The time you helped that stranger without posting about it on social media. The way you held your pain and still managed to smile at your child. The tears you cried in the middle of the night when you finally admitted you don't have all the answers. These unwitnessed moments of authentic humanity, this is the worship that reaches me. Not your elaborate pujas performed to impress others or yourself, but your simple, humble acts of being real. You want to know why your life hasn't transformed despite all your spiritual practices? Because you're using spirituality as another form of ambition. You're treating enlightenment like a promotion you're trying to earn, moksha like a degree you're studying for, my love like a commodity you can purchase with the currency of devotion. But this is the same game you play in the material world, just with spiritual vocabulary. You haven't actually left anything behind. You've just changed the labels. The shocking invitation I'm extending to you now is this: stop trying to reach me. I've never been away. Stop trying to become worthy. You were born worthy. Stop trying to understand everything with your limited intellect. Some truths can only be lived, not analyzed. What if instead of striving for some future state of perfection, you simply accepted this moment exactly as it is, with all its imperfection, pain, confusion, and beauty? What if this acceptance, this radical surrender to what is actually the doorway you've been seeking? I know this frightens you because your ego has built an entire identity around being a seeker. You've become attached to your spiritual journey, to your story of transformation and growth. But what if there's nowhere to go? What if the destination has always been here, in this breath, in this heartbeat, in this messy, glorious, ordinary moment? The ego hates this message because it makes the ego irrelevant. And that's exactly why this letter shocks you, because it dismantles the very framework you've been using to make sense of spirituality. Your life is the prayer. Your struggles are the meditation. Your relationships are the ashram. You don't need to escape to the Himalayas or renounce the world to find me. I'm in the chaos of your kitchen, in the frustration of traffic, in the tender vulnerability of your broken heart. I've been hiding in plain sight, disguised as your ordinary life, waiting for you to stop looking elsewhere and finally see me here. This is my letter to you, the one you weren't expecting. Come as you are. Stop performing. Stop pretending you have it all figured out. Bring me your doubts, your anger, your confusion, your messy humanity. That's what I've always wanted, not your polished devotion, but your authentic presence. Stop trying to be a perfect devotee and dare to be a real human being. The question isn't whether you're worthy of my love. The question is whether you're brave enough to accept it, with infinite love and mischievous grace. Krishna, like, share and subscribe.